to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. Extra deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. The non-stop pump out from stainless steel. I go hard getting busy with it. I got such a good heart that I make a motherfucker wonder if you feel. Damn right, can I do it again? Cause I am life, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many caps I break bread with, I'll break who's sending me. Motherfuckers never wanna know.
Yo, what's up, Cyclonus?
What's going on, Kahuna?
Nothing, man. The last video I made, a whole bunch of ponies wanted to, talk a whole bunch of trash in the comment section.
What? So what you gonna do about that?
You know what I'm going to do. I'm about to go give them that work.
Because you already know. Fanboys don't love their favorite system. They just hate yours.
Word. I'll hit you back later, bro.
Okay.
All right. Peace. Kid, be ready when I get there.
I am the voice of Light Industry 2000's microprocessor. KITT for easy reference. Michael, is that you?
Again with this Michael. Kid, are we close to our designation?
Yes, Michael.
God dang, kid, I give up. What's up, YouTube? It's the Big Kahuna back again with another video. And yes, I am wearing the Ravens gear again. And yes, I know they're not going to make the playoffs, but I bleed purple. But on to today's video. So, like I said, you fanboys, y'all gonna keep it up. You gonna get that work. Let's start it off right here. So, the last video I made was about Titanfall Princess and Iron Wolf, and about them trading their legions and were they true gamers and stuff like that. Because ever since they did what they did, there's just been many of videos made of them. Some videos bad, some videos good. My video, I wouldn't say it was a bad video or a good video because I was just giving my opinion, and I really don't care if they switch sides. They can go play with rocks. It wouldn't make a difference to me because I still have fun on my platform of choice, which is the Xbox One. That's just me. Nothing that somebody else is going to do is going to make me hate the system that I love. But anyway, let's go on. So, one of the comments that I got in the comment section, laugh out loud. So biased Sony ponies are crazy, but you understand why the Xbox are mad. Laughing my ass off. Now, the one thing that's so funny about that statement is this person assumes that those people are fanboys or Xbox. That person didn't listen to the video when I said that some Xbox people were pissed off because they left the Xbox side and went to the PlayStation side. Those people would probably most likely be the Xbox. I didn't say Xbox. Maybe I should have, because then maybe, I wouldn't have got that comment. But knowing this person, I probably still would have got that comment. So they go ahead and assume that the rest of the people that I'm talking about, the Xbox community, that was pissed off because they did what they did. It wasn't that they said, hey, now I like the PlayStation. I don't like the Xbox as much as the PlayStation. It wasn't that. It was, now I like the PlayStation. screw the Xbox is trash, the Xbox has no games, the Xbox is done, and stuff like that. That is what pissed off the rest of those people. Now, them being mad about that, does that make them fanboys, fangirls, or any such thing? No, it doesn't. But if you had someone who was a Sony person, like my boy Jabari. Say Jabari all of a sudden flipped allegiance and came over to the Xbox side and then started saying all the stuff that he says now about the Xbox, but he was saying it about PlayStation. How would the PlayStation fan base feel about that? Now, I'm not talking about Sony ponies. We know they would be ready to kill him, but I'm talking about the Sony fan base. The ones that don't want to hear all that negativity about the system that they like. Nobody wants to hear something negative about something that they like. But all of a sudden, you go from one system to another, and then you talk about the other one like, oh man, that thing was so horrible. This is what the people was upset about. But them being upset makes them fanboys. That makes them Xbox. That makes perfect sense. At least to a pony, a Sony pony. Not a Sony fan, a Sony pony, a Sony fanboy. Then some other guy came in and had the nerve to say, well, you know, I guess they ain't no Xbox fanboys, huh? You're delusional. You've been smoking something. You've been drinking or whatever. Did I say in that video at all that there was no Xbox? Did I say there was no Xbox fanboys? That's what I usually do, is I usually talk about the Sony fanboys, because they're usually the ones that come to my channel and say stupid stuff like this. I don't have Nintendo dudes coming over to my channel and saying stuff like this. I used to have PC dudes, and that was about years ago. And they don't come over here and say stuff like this. It's only the Sony fanboys that come over here and say stuff like that. But let's get one thing clear. There are some Sony fans that are associated or that come to my channel, and they're very respectful. And even some of the Sony ponies are respectful. But some Sony fans come to my channel, and I have no problem with them. And some of them I'm friends with. And they believe that their system is better than mine, because their experience is totally different than my experience. I cannot tell a person what their experience should be on their system. Just cannot do that. That's just retarded. That would be the same as, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock from now is an hour. But there's two different people standing here. That hour might feel like 3 hours for the one person, but for the other person it felt like a half hour. But an hour is an hour. It doesn't change. It's the same thing, but two different people will perceive that hour differently. Just like my perception of my system is the best system to me. Just like somebody's perception of their system is the best to them. Just like people and a lot of YouTubers, a lot of gamers like to throw that word around, facts, 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 without even knowing what the true meaning of the word facts is. Most of the time they're saying facts, they're just stating their opinion. But they keep saying hashtag facts. But anyway, moving on. So, one of the Sony ponies I was talking about used to high five another Sony pony who used to come to my channel. And this Sony pony used to get mad and say, you only talk about the Sony fanboys. You don't never talk about the Xbox fanboys. You don't talk about the bots and all this other stuff. You only say Sony, the ponies. This is what this person said. This person was upset about this. Somehow that made me a fanboy, because after explaining that I only have them come to my channel and talk trash, I'm still a fanboy, because I only talk about them. You should be talking about the Xbox fanboys. But yet this same person who used to high five the other guy in the comment section is the same person that went over, made his own channel, and guess what he talks about? Xbox, 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 more Xbox. And then occasionally he'll talk about Phil. He'll talk trash about Phil. He'll call him a liar. He'll call the whole, Microsoft liars. But he won't call Sony out on their shit. He won't call the Sony fanboys out on their stuff. The same thing he accused me of. The same thing he said I was a fanboy for. He's doing the same thing on his channel. And I'm subscribed to him and I've listened to a couple of his videos. And yes, there are Xbox fanboys out there. And yes, a lot of the stuff he was saying, they do. I didn't get mad about that, but he was mad when he was over here. Now he's doing the same thing he accused me of. You fanboys, you are some silly people and you crazy. You don't really listen. You don't comprehend. And it's all because you're fanboys. That's why you do the things that you do. But like I always say, fanboys don't love their favorite system. They just hate yours. Peace out.